on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Well, we thought it was a good day to leave the city of Halifax. Honestly, we needed a break, and here we are back in the valley.
Yeah, we're in one of our favorite regions of Nova Scotia, doing one of our favorite things today. We're going on a wine tour.
Give me that wine, baby.
So we are on a wine tour with Wild Grape Tours, and our first stop is 1365 Church Street. This is the new kid on the block, so we're super excited to try it. It's always fun when new wineries pop up.
So how about this setting? The house here is surrounded by vines, and in the back it has one of the most epic views I've ever seen in this province. Hopefully the wine is just as epic. We're jumping right into this. See behind me? See the wine? This is their house white wine. It's made of 4 different grapes. Didn't catch them all, to be honest, but I know it's gonna be good. As good as this setting. It's like 11 a.m. Who has wine at 11 a.m.? It's nice and crisp though.
This might be my favorite way to start a video. Morning time, it's bright, it's warm, and we're strolling through vineyards. It really doesn't get better than this, does it? We moved on to wine number 2. This is Tidal Bay. I know in previous videos we've talked about Tidal Bay. It's a distinct varietal, basically, to Nova Scotia, made up a bunch of different grapes. Chardonnay, Lacadie Blanc, and Saval or something like that. Sorry if I got that wrong, but let's taste it.
It's gonna taste good, I know it.
It's got a nice fruity nose on it. Oh, that's so lovely. So good. So yeah, it is quite fruity, quite clean, quite crisp. Delicious.
Well, it's getting even better now. I have 2 glasses of wine in the morning. Now, if you happen to be wondering who we are, I'm Trevor, the woman holding the camera. That's Anna. Welcome to our channel. Make sure to hit subscribe and click on the bell to follow along because we do things like this quite often. I mean, I'll be honest, we don't start at a winery at like 11 in the morning. Let's pretend we do in every video.
So this is the van that's taking us around for the day. As we said before, it's called Wild Grape Tours. The owner of the tour company also happens to own a really fabulous inn in the town of Wolfville. It's called Tattingstone Inn. We will show you around there later because we happen to be staying there, but they're also taking us there for lunch, just up next. So we are back at Tattingstone Inn for lunch. I think they actually change up this tour every once in a while. Sometimes you might have lunch at one of the wineries, but today we get to have it here at the inn. And I'm really glad we are because this looks so delicious.
Take a look at what we got here. This is a chicken salad sandwich. I'd call this like a perfect lunch. Fresh bread. I think this is, they got this from right down the road. Smells really good. I always love a chicken salad sandwich, so let's go. Oh, that bread is so soft. I don't think it looks like it, but it's just pillowy, fresh, delicious. This is my kind of chicken salad sandwich as well. There's little bits of onions in there. There's some white cheese, I think some greens. What a sandwich, especially after having all that wine. I mean, kind of need it to soak up the wine that's in my belly because later we're going on to get more wine, but we'll make sure we eat all of this.
I think I forgot to say that we will give you a full tour of Tattingstone later in the video, so stay tuned for that if you're wondering what our room looks like, all that kind of stuff. For now, I'm going to try this salad. It looks delicious. It's made with a house-made mustard vinaigrette. They also grow their own cucumbers here.
Fancy.
So good. So fresh, so creamy. This is honestly the perfect summer lunch. And like Trevor said, it's perfect for when you kind of need to fill your belly a little bit with all of the wine.
We're gonna need it. All right, it's time to get back with our trusty steed here, the van.
Yeah, our bellies are full and now it's time to go drink more wine.
I like your thinking. All right, right, we are here already. It's a very quick drive. That's one of the great things about the tours here in the valley. It doesn't take long.
Yeah, I don't think you could ever go more than 20 minutes, and that's probably max.
Yeah, so now we are at Gaspereau. We've been here a very long time ago.
We were here a long time ago. For our longtime followers, we've never filmed here
No,
before,
never.
so this will be new to you.
Yeah, let's go check it out. So much like the last time, the wine is pretty much ready for us the minute we get here. Just the setting is just out of this world again.
So
Vines,
beautiful.
there's grapes, everything you want. Now, I was shooting B-roll, and I missed what we have. Do you know?
So this is a muscat. I think she said it's called a New York muscat. However, it's grown here. I don't know why they call it. I kind of missed the reason it's called. Maybe the grapes are originally from New York. Anyway, she described it as a red lover's white. So if you are mainly a red drinker, you're probably gonna like this one. The wine person was also saying that when you smell it, you're going to think that it's very, very sweet, and it's not.
So I didn't wait. You guys probably saw me take a drink. Right away, I noticed it's extremely fruity. And at the same time, I thought it was a little dry.
Yeah, It's very fruity, very dry, not sweet at all. It's quite lovely, actually.
It doesn't taste at all like a typical white wine for all you white wine drinkers out there, but it is very good.
I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, and this is just wine number 1 here.
Moved on to wine number 2, taking a little stroll through beautiful vineyards. This really doesn't get old, does it?
No.
I could just do this for days and days. But this one is a Riesling, which I think is a bit of a rarer grape that you find around here. So if you went around to the various wineries, I don't think you'd find a whole lot of Riesling. I could be wrong about that, but we were just hearing a little bit about the winemaker. So Gaspereau is actually owned by Yost. Some of you guys might recognize that name. They're a big winemaker here in Nova Scotia.
We
And
were
a different
there.
part.
We
We
were
were there
there
a
in
few
the
months
video.
ago. I think we might be going back soon. Fingers crossed. Anyways, the winemaker started off at Yost, and then she spent some years in Germany learning winemaking, and so she's making Riesling here in Nova Scotia.
So in the past, we've done a few videos now on the wineries here in Nova Scotia, and one of our favorite things, like comments we get basically from you guys, is just everyone that's not from Nova Scotia, or just if they're all over Canada or abroad in other countries, seem to be shocked that we have wine here.
Yeah, it's a little under the radar. So if any of you guys are new to the channel and watching from other parts of Canada, or like Trevor said, other parts of the world, did you know? Did you know that there is a lot of wine here in Nova Scotia?
Not
It's a
only
thriving
that,
wine country.
there's so many wineries, like this region, the valley in particular, is out of this world. It's a must-do if you're coming here. We've been all over the world to different wineries, South America, Italy, Napa, and this is up there, honestly, guys. As you can see, we have moved on to some red wine. Now this is stop number 2 of 3. We still have 1 more to go, and luckily this one is really close by, so we're just gonna go there by the magic of editing.
All right, now we are at our 3rd and last stop of the day. One of our favorite wineries around here. It's absolutely stunning. They've done a beautiful job. It's called Benjamin Bridge. Probably one of the most recognized internationally in terms of all the wineries around here. They do wonderful, wonderful sparkling type wines. They're really well known for like champagne style wines. But right now, we already did our tasting. Sorry guys, we didn't film it, but we came outside.
We saved one for you.
We saved one for you. It's a lovely rosé. Check that out. Isn't that pretty? Not too pink, just a nice little like blushed color. I maybe already tasted it. It's a little bit dry. It's quite lovely. Today, I don't know if you've noticed us sweating a lot, but it's really, really hot, and this is honestly the perfect wine for this type of day.
Let's see if some of you remember this place. Do you see the booth behind us there that Anna's looking at? It's supposed to be like it's a vending machine, but right now it's not operational. How cool would that be? She's trying to see if she can get wine out of it anyway.
Kind of the cutest vending machine you've ever seen with all like the flowers and everything. It might match the can of the pet nat that they sell. You can get some of their wines in cans. Pet Nat's one of the big ones, and that's what I think they sell out of this in normal times. They're not allowed to at the moment, but yeah, wine and vending machines, I'm all for it.
So one thing about this vineyard is they follow organic practices. They're not certified organic, but you can see by looking around, you can see the weeds. I'm assuming they don't spray pesticides. Also, what they told us inside is if you drink organic wine, you're less likely, possibly less likely to get a hangover. Organic wine, where have you been my whole life? You're gonna be my new best friend.
Today has been honestly an amazing day. The weather held out. We thought it might rain, but so far so good. Had a little bit of wine throughout the day. Thankfully we had lunch because that definitely helped. But I think now we're gonna head back to the inn, maybe take a nap, and soon enough we will give you a tour.
We're now back at the Tattingstone Inn, and we're staying in the Fairn Suite. And oh my, this room might be just one of our favorites that we've stayed in yet in Nova Scotia. Look at that bed, how inviting that is. Back here, we have a giant TV, and we're normally not TV watchers, Netflix watchers when we're traveling. Just might have to in that. Notice the fireplace. You got a desk for me. It's going to be an editing station. I also just like that they have coffee, like Nespresso, real coffee. There's a little fridge, and there's a whole lot more this way.
So in this side of the bedroom, we have another sitting area. Can I just point out that I love this lamp? I know some of you that follow us might remember we just bought some lamps for our tiny house, but something like that would look super awesome. Look where they got it. Also, come through here. There's a door, so I could close you off.
Look at that door.
I
love
it's a
that
beautiful
design.
Door.
Check this
We have a
out.
whole separate room in here. Look at this. Does anybody else feel like me? You just want to like dive in there? It's super comfy.
I could take a nap right there after all that wine.
But you could also watch TV. There's another TV in here. Lots of storage there as well. But wait for maybe the best part. Look at this bathroom.
Oh man.
Or this probably sounds super echoey in here because
Yeah.
it is a big bathroom. But hello. Oh, this tub. I know Trevor talked about taking a nap. I kind of want to take a bath.
Yeah, I think that's gonna have to happen. Look at that.
Take a bath or a shower. Because look at this shower. It's also beautiful. Maybe I want to take a bath and then a shower.
Multiple times.
Sounds very wasteful of water, but it's gotta be done.
What a spot, right? So we are gonna take you guys out in just a minute to show you the patio and the inn itself. There's a whole other building we can't wait to show you, but check this out. Someone is making herself at home here.
You can go do that tour by yourself because this is super cozy.
Okay, thanks. It's time to show you the outside of this place. It's very old, historic from, I think you told me, the 1800s?
Yeah, so it's basically this old mansion from the 1800s. It's been fully renovated. It's beautiful. I don't know if we said that we're staying in the carriage house, but this is the main house right here.
Yeah.
So we've come into, I guess, the shared part of the inn, the downstairs area. We're in the sitting room right now. Check out the old historic fireplace.
Oh, look at that. I just love the details. Chandelier.
Yeah, beautiful.
Such an inviting room.
Yeah, and then in here,
Well, this would be the dining room. Look how bright this is.
so they do have breakfast here every day, and I have to say it's worth coming here just for the breakfast. They have epic, amazing breakfasts. You can also throughout the day, I think, get like beer and wine and maybe a few little like tasting plates and that kind of thing. But it's a beautiful room with lots of sunlight, lots of windows.
So now we are in another room. Hopefully this shows you just how big the space is. We used to actually come here during Christmas as well. It's quite the place at
we used to come
Christmas.
with friends right before Christmas time for a couple of days to spend in Wolfville, and we sat, I think, in this room with a Christmas tree and like drank some wine. And it was really lovely.
It's very festive here at Christmas, and just in general, the whole town of Wolfville is incredibly festive. So if you're into that, Christmas is your thing, come here and stay at this inn during Christmas, but also stay here during summer. I mean, come on, look at this place. So at the side of the main building here, you can see there's a beautiful green space with lots of different tables. There are some loungers. You can come back here, have a glass of wine. You might need more wine after all the wine we had today. Well, I mean, we don't need any more wine, clearly, but you could take a drink out here. You could likely eat breakfast out here as well. Just have a coffee or tea. It's very peaceful. It's very quaint.
Well, that was a seriously epically amazing day. It's one of those things that if you're either from Nova Scotia or you're coming to visit Nova Scotia, you have to come do a wine tour. It's just fabulous.
Yeah, it's been an awesome day. A big thanks to the Tattingstone Inn and to Wild Grape Tours for hosting us. Just this town, Wolfville's such a fun town, and just having all of these things, these inns like this that you can stay at, and all the wineries, it makes for a perfect little
It is, and if
staycation.
you're wondering how you can book here or book the wine tour, we'll put all of the information in the description below.
So if you are new around here, Trevor, Anna, Delightful Travelers, make sure to click the subscribe button, click on the bell. Hey, share the video. If you got this far, it probably means you like it. Hit thumbs up. We just love getting feedback. But now we're gonna, what, are we gonna have more wine, do you think?
Maybe we'll have more wine. Maybe we should eat more food too.
Eat more food, then drink more wine, right?
Yeah,
Like you're
that's
thinking.
That's a plan. All right, guys, that's it.
From Wolfville, Nova Scotia, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.
Don't